I always loved science right from the get-go, right? When I was in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, all the way up until high school. And I grew up playing hockey as well. And unfortunately, making it to the NHL wasn't the option at that point. I wanted to do something in the healthcare, and dentistry just really stood out to me. I was fortunate enough to get right into the doctor dental surgery program. And in third year, we do a mission trip to kind of Central America, and I ended up going to Guatemala on a mission trip. And when I came back, one of my classmates who was working up in Peace River as a dental hygienist before starting dental school, he was like, hey, like, why don't we have anything like this in Alberta? We started an initiative at the University of Alberta called Access for All Dentistry, where we provide dental care to people in need. So the plan is to have remote clinics travel throughout the province to different locations to provide free dental work. I'll be going to Toronto for 6 years to do my oral maxillofacial surgery residency. And I plan to come back to the northern Alberta, to help serve the population, because there's no one full-time in the area that has that expertise.
I got onto the nursing advisory committee early on, and was on that committee for several years because I supported the education. We believed that if we graduated nurses in Grand Prairie, they would stay in the north, in the northwest. And then I worked very hard with the program and the college to get a degree granting status with the U of A. Then after I'd been retired for a few years, I applied to the college board and was on the Grand Prairie College Board from 2016 to 2019, and thoroughly enjoyed that experience, traveling around the Northwest, talking to graduates, community members. They were very involved in supporting the college. So it's a very gratifying role to take on. Yes, just great to help your community to grow and develop and be stronger for our next generation.
I was raised on a ranch southwest of Calgary and had always been around cattle and horses all my life. And so I had always wanted to work with animals. Once I graduated from the college, I went to the local veterinary clinic here in Fairview, which I'd already done my practicum at. One of the veterinarians came to the clinic and he said to me, Peggy, would you be interested in working at the college? And I'm like, I'm all of 19 by now. In total, I taught for 25 years, but I would say the students, over the years, some of them have passed away. My best friend Fiona died in 2004, and her and I taught together for, I think it was 17 years, 16 or 17 years. And so it's the relationships. And I believe in this college. I believe in this campus. I believe in the people that are there. And I mean, I've been at the college since 1974. That college, it's been a lifeline for me.
So I've always kind of been business driven. I mean, even as a kid, we used to play with Lego and we would sell our Lego and trade our Lego and stuff like that. And then going to GPRC, taking the business program and kind of learning more of the basics of how to start a business, how to run a business. I knew I was in the right spot and I was on the track to do what I wanted. I think volunteering is a great way to meet people, make those connections. You meet a lot of people, in the same programs or different programs that you might not have met otherwise. You also meet a lot of people that are actually out in the business. And then just a couple of months out of college, I actually purchased my first business. So I own the Rocky Mountain Antique Mall in Edmonton here. We have just under 15,000 square feet of retail space. I have about 70 vendors in here. So we sell a variety of different vintage and antique items. I feel without the GPRC connection, if I didn't have the business training from going through school, I definitely couldn't do what I do today. To meet people, do what I love, I mean, it's paradise.
It was actually a really wonderful experience. They have a fantastic studio there. It was a great opportunity to learn a lot about music recording, and learned a little bit about video as well. When I took my third or my extra year of the IDD program, my focus was live recording of concerts. And so I started deliberately actually putting on some concerts at the college. The idea just sort of popped into my head to put on a little festival. And originally it was framed and planned as being just a tiny little summer event. Our festival has been growing exponentially since our first year. We see 5,000 to 6,000 people on site per day over a 3-day period. It takes place in mid-August, and we have over 30 bands or solo artists or groups from around the world who come and perform. The amazing community within our volunteer program is really special, and it's brought people a sense of community, a sense of belonging in Grand Prairie. So it's just really important overall, I think, to nurture the development of a community's arts and culture landscape. And having an institution that includes a fine arts program, I think, is an integral part of doing that.